Hello, this is Dr. Bruce Eimer. I'd like to explain to you the Act 120 psychological examination process. I'm a clinical psychologist and a police and forensic psychologist. I'm also a Pennsylvania lethal weapons trained Act 235 certified agent and a MOPEC certified lethal weapons trainer and NRA certified police firearms instructor. I've been doing Act 120 law enforcement and Act 235 armed security guard psychological evaluations for over 25 years. The criteria for doing the Act 120 are different, as is the fee structure, as compared to the criteria and fee structure for Act 235. Act 235 examinations are conducted in a group classroom format with individual interviews, and everyone, of course, takes the required MMPI-2. With the Act 120, we're looking at a higher standard of evaluation and care. Act 120 applicants, of course, are applying to be certified police or law enforcement officers in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and are entrusted with enforcing the law in different venues. My Act 120 psychological evaluations are done for people that are provisionally hired by municipal or state law enforcement agencies, municipal police departments or the Pennsylvania State Police. They are done for folks who require the psych exam done that they have to pass after being accepted provisionally into a Act 120 police academy, such as Temple Universities. And they are also done for folks who perhaps have retired as law enforcement officers and for some reason their Act 120 has expired and it needs to be renewed. When I do the Act 120 psychological examination, it is individualized and it is one-on-one, by appointment only. We do an interview, which is recorded on the computer on a copy of the state's official Act 120 psychological evaluation form. The interview involves taking your history, finding out about your background, your education, your previous work experience, your motivations, your personality, and so forth. It also involves evaluating your mental stability. Obviously, anyone who is going to be a police officer has to be mentally fit for that type of job and for the stressors and the high stress that you are most likely to encounter in many circumstances. You have to be mentally stable. That's the purpose of the psychological evaluation, and that is evaluated in the interview as well as a result of your taking the required psychiatric personality test, which is the MMPI-2. You'll take that individually on the computer. It's computer administered and computer scored. Then it is interpreted by me, and the scores are put on the official Act 120 examination form. The evaluation usually takes somewhere in the neighborhood of an hour to 2 hours, and it really depends upon your speed of taking the written test, which is the MMPI-2, which is 567 true-false items. I charge $200 for the Act 120 psychological examination. It's important that you don't confuse this with the Act 235 psychological evaluation, for which I charge $100. But the difference is that that is a lower standard of evaluation, even though, of course, mental stability and mental fitness is evaluated and is equally as important for Act 235 candidates. But Act 235 candidates are evaluated in a group setting, whereas Act 120 candidates are evaluated one-on-one. I'm located in Huntington Valley, which is in the Abington part of Huntington Valley in Pennsylvania. It is about 20 minutes. My office is about 20 minutes from the Willow Grove exit of the Pennsylvania Turnpike, and equally about 25 minutes from the Philadelphia Route 1 Roosevelt Boulevard exit of the Pennsylvania Turnpike. My phone number is 215-947-7867, and I welcome you to call me if you'd like to set up your appointment to get your Act 120 examination done efficiently and promptly. I also want to mention that unlike many psychologists, I am, being a person who is Second Amendment oriented and being a firearms instructor, my understanding of firearms and the people and professionals who carry them every day is something that I'm very intimate with, and I evaluate you based on you, and do not, like many people who are not familiar with firearms, who are psychologists, or who are not familiar with the police subculture, if you will. I am not going to evaluate you by the wrong standards. So it will pay for you to come to see me for your Act 120 examination. I see many folks from the local police academies, such as Temple University Police Academy, Montgomery County Community College Police Academy, Delaware Valley Community College Police Academy, and also Hack from Harrisburg. So I welcome your call and look forward to helping you advance your career.